Your name list is the most important asset you have in building your network marketing business. Matter of fact, without a list, you're not in business at all. It's been said that a list of 200 names is worth a couple $100,000 a year in network marketing. Why? Because as we said earlier, out of a list of 200 people, you're going to have 40 people on that list that are going to be your business builders, and there's going to be 3, 4, 5 diamonds on that list of 200. So you should treasure your notebook with your list in it and understand the true value of it. You know, building a list today is very easy. I'll run into people all the time and say, well, I don't know anybody. And then we pull out the cell phone and I say, well, let's look at your contacts. And most people today will have anywhere from 50 to 200 names and contacts, right on their phone. Also with their Facebook account. I mean, I've met people that have 5,000 friends. I don't know how close they are, but there's got to be at least 10% that they can really connect with. So the thing about your list is you want to build it and you want to build it big. So often people come into this business and they start with a contact list of, say, only 10 names. Well, the problem with that is if you go through your first 5 and none of them get into business with you, well, then you're operating from a position of weakness. You're thinking, man, I've only got 5 more people left and then I'm out of business. And so what happens is they procrastinate and stall and try to master their skills instead of understanding that this business is a sorting process, not a selling process. How do you build your list? Well, start with your social media account, start with your cell phone, but also start with friends and family. I mean, who would you like to take along on this journey with you? I mean, if you truly believe that this business can set people free financially, the people that you didn't invite along on the journey are going to be upset when you're going on these free trips. So you want to have all the people that you love and care about on that list. Now, not all of them may get into business with you right now. For some people, it's a timing issue, but that's okay. Be patient with them, love on them. Eventually, they'll come around. Other ways to build your list is just by going out and living your life. You want to try to add 3 to 5 names a week to your list just by living your life. I'll give you an example. A couple weeks ago, we were in Bend, Washington, visiting my in-laws, and we had to get new tires for my wife's car. So the guy there at the tire shop, he was a young man, very professional, very on point, very courteous. So in my mind, I may have not known this guy, or he may not be my best friend from high school, but you know what? I'd like to build a team in Bend, Oregon. I've got family there. It's a nice city. Now, I didn't pitch him right there on the spot, but I collected his card. And I'm going to show you how we contact them in the next section when we talk about the cycle. I had somebody come to my cabin and wash the windows. He's entrepreneurial. He owns his own business. I got his card. He was asking me about network marketing and how it works. I met a guy who came and detailed my wife's car before we sold it. This guy was really outgoing, really friendly, also entrepreneurial. So a lot of times we discount people because we don't think that we know them. Well, somebody who becomes my warm market is if I shake their hand and they have a smile on their face and I do business with them, that is somebody that goes onto my list. So you want to have a list and you want to build it big. Now understand, we want to have a list of at least 200 names. You're saying, why 200? Well, the process of building your list is mathematical, mechanical, and methodical. That's the process of working your list. Mathematical, mechanical, and methodical. It's not an emotional process. That becomes a selling thing where you're trying to get someone in the business as opposed to going through your list and sorting for the right ones. Now, you can reasonably expect that out of a list of 200, there will be 40 people that will join you in the business. What does that mean? Yes, 160 will not. But that's not what we're going to focus on, right? We're looking for those 40. And I will tell you, in my experience, for every 5 people that you introduce the business to from your list, not sell, not try to talk into, but expose, for every 5 people, one of those people is going to join. So let's look at the math. If you have a list of 200 names, and by simply trusting in my wisdom and knowledge, saying that at least 1 out of 5, law of average, is going to join, worst case scenario, well, 1 out of 5, that's 20%. And 20% of 200 is 40. And you know what 40 is? 20 left and 20 right. This is like sorting through a deck of cards. There's 4 aces in a deck of cards. And there's a couple of jokers in the deck of cards. If you flip a card and you get a 3 of spades, it's not time to sit down and whine about it or try to take that 3 of spades and turn it into your next ace of spades. The process is flip next, flip next. It's a sorting process. In the next section, the business building cycle, we're going to teach you how to turn this list and the names onto it into bona fide, qualified distributors.